see the sunlight plays upon her head. I hear the sound of a gentle wind on the wind that lifts her perfume through the air. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. Good, good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. Good, good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. Close my eyes. She's somehow closer now. Softly smile, I know she must be kind. In her eyes, she goes with me to a blossom room. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitation, good, good vibrations. She's giving me excitation, good, good vibrations. She's giving me excitation. I don't know where, but she sends me there. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good
Did you hit the button? Mm-hmm. Hey, Tom, this is your cousin Ralph. I wanted to wish you a wonderful, happy birthday. And I wanted to give you a few memories to think about. These are strong memories for me. We always had a lot of fun going to St. Louis and being with y'all, catching up with y'all, and doing stuff with you. A lot of those memories come from being over at your house. That I was pretty little when you lived there, but I still remember quite a bit of it. But what I do remember is things like being over at your house and going into your bedroom, which seemed to me like it was in the attic, as I recall. And I can remember it was the scariest place I'd ever been. And I was scared to death to go in there. And I remember there was a big black pirate ship in there and all kinds of cool stuff, but I didn't want to get trapped up there by myself or anything like that. It was scary. And so one time, somehow, I was supposed to go along with Dick and John, go sleep up there. And I didn't want to go, but I didn't want to be a weenie or anything. So I went ahead and went up there, and we all kind of laid down, and John brings a flashlight, and he starts telling scary stories. And I'm going, Philip and Tom are going to crawl into the room and scoot around on the floor and scare us. And so my eyes are just like wide open, and I'm laying down, and I'm going, this is not fun. And normally I can sleep anywhere, but I couldn't sleep. And finally, I think one of our parents go, okay, I'll come back down or something like that, which was great because that told me we weren't sleeping up there because I would have never slept. But anyhow, that was a pretty fun room, and I would really love to see it this day, the way you had it fixed up. And your side yard was cool too, going out and playing out there. And that was a great little playground that I have a lot of memories. And a lot of memories kind of center around over at Nana's house, being with you and going to the corner store there down at the end of her street, but also walking over to Old Orchard Pharmacy. And that was a blast, walking by Webster College. But you and Philip would walk ahead of us because you all were too cool to walk with us. And so Tom and Dick and John and I walked behind you, you guys. But I always kept an eye on you because you and Philip would hide somewhere and jump out and scare us. And so we always had to be on our guard. But that was fun, and we'd go to the pharmacy, and I think you used to go to the soda fountain, but you and Philip, but y'all would get there before us, and I always ended up getting Pez, and we would walk, y'all would head back, and we would come later on. But that was a lot of fun. But you and Philip palled around a lot. I remember, like one day, y'all were always teasing us. Y'all walked up and said, hey, Salsie. And I went by Salsie, normally by Ralphie, but because my dad turned into Ralphie when we went to St. Louis, I had to turn into something more than that, so it was Salsie. And you guys go, hey, Salsie, do you wear garments? And I went, no. And then y'all would walk off going, laughing. So I always had to be on my guard. But there were a lot of memories, too, of Big Lake when y'all would come, especially at Christmas. A couple of times y'all came at Christmas. I think you even rode the train down. And Mom and Dad and Philip picked y'all up and took you to Big Lake. But I remember my daddy closed the patio and he put the train board out there so y'all could come, and that was really special. And having y'all there and playing around, and that was a lot of fun. Those are great memories, Tom. But one that's really special is when one time y'all came to Big Lake, and my dad, well, you caught up with my dad. He was grilling on the side of the house for dinner, and it was some ribs or chicken or something like that he was cooking. And you went over there and started talking to him, and you were talking. I went up to talk about something or ask Dad about something, and I walked up, and y'all were talking about the faith in the church and all that. And that made a real impression on me, a lasting impression, because it was just kind of showing me how important the faith is. And you kind of demonstrated that because you were asking Dad questions. And I really appreciate that. And I'll never forget it. But anyhow, wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. And there's one other story. I can't forget. I was almost dead. But it's the time I was at your house in St. Louis, and Mom brought me over, and Dick, and your mom pulled out these toys, and it seemed like out of the pantry in the kitchen, and she put these toys on the floor, and Dick started playing with them, so I was there. And then all of a sudden, Mom was gone, and Dick was gone, And I'm still playing there, and Aunt Peg was gone, and I'm playing by myself on the floor in the kitchen, and I go, I think I'm here by myself, but I got to go to the bathroom. And so I get up, and I think the bathroom was kind of right behind the kitchen off to the side, as I recall. And the door was closed, so I knocked on it, nothing. And I knocked on it, nothing. And I had to go. And so I knocked on it, nothing. So I opened the door, and you were inside, combing your hair, and standing in front of the mirror with this comb kind of going, and you go, can't you tell that I'm in here, the door is closed? And I went, I didn't know, I had to go to the bathroom. And so I closed the door and I go back out. You didn't take me. I laid on the floor in the kitchen. I had to really go bad. But anyhow, you came out pretty quick. But that happens to be one of my strongest memories of your house.
Grooming.
But happy birthday, Tom. I hope you have a very happy 80th birthday.
You guys, I've already introduced it, so just forget it. Hey, well, all right, sir, here we go there, and what are you going to give for? I'm a 25 to get 30 now, 5 would have been another $40 on the make it a 40 now, 5 would have been 5. There was a boy in Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his ma when she told him he should go to school. He'd sneak away in the afternoon, take a little walk, then pretty soon you'd find him at the local auction barn. He'd stand and listen carefully, then pretty soon he began to see how the auctioneer could talk so rapidly. He said, oh my, it's do or die, I've got to learn from that auction cry, gotta make my mark and be an auctioneer. $25 bidder now, $30, $30.
Happy birthday, Uncle Tom. This is just a special message since we can't be there to help you celebrate your 21st birthday. I just wanted to thank you for being such a great uncle. You all have always been so welcoming when we come and stay with you. We love to come and stay with you and see all the neat, beautiful things around your house. And you always took us to see neat things in St. Louis, so I remember that so well. My funniest memory of you is probably when I saw you doing karate one morning at Dad and Betsy's in West Plains. And while I admire your workout routine, I just thought that was so funny. And I was super impressed, by the way. I love that you and my dad have such a great relationship. I enjoy all the weird things that y'all laugh at, especially those old movies and things, and just hearing you two laugh together is just really special to me, so I love that. And of course, thank you for my wonderful cousins. I miss them. I wish I got to see them more often, but they are just very special in my heart, and you and Aunt Chris are wonderful. And again, sorry I won't be there to celebrate with you, but wishing you a very happy 80th birthday. Keep doing all the great things you're doing, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Mwah.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
Happy birthday, Tom. A little blast from the past. Back in the last century,
I had just graduated from college, and you and Chris generously invited me to stay with you while I searched for a job. Many, many thanks. I remember you washed the family cars regularly weekly. Chris drove a yellow station wagon and you had a red sporty car. As soon as you finished, your red sports car would be covered in hundreds of black bugs. No bugs on the yellow car. You would be furious. I had never seen these bugs before. They were called love bugs because they were always in pairs. Wink, wink. You had no love for these bugs. Have a great birthday. Love, Jean, Leon, Shelby, and Emma. Wish you a happy birthday too. P.S. I rarely see love bugs these days. Did they follow you to St. Louis? If so, thanks.
Just a little bit longer.
Yeah, Tom, I'm gonna have to go ahead and wish you happy birthday, in case you didn't get it in the TPS report. You know, if the captain was here, he'd probably ask you, what have you been doing all these 80 years? And you'd probably say, just passing time, Captain, just passing time. You know, I want you to know I appreciate all the times you stood up for me, especially that time in Miami when I was kind of accosted by a guy and you squared him away, and little did we know that he was a future bank robber. I have come to a conclusion though about, and this is a grim reality, about the way we look. When we were at Paul's birthday or Christmas party, we were approached by a guy who I guess heard that we were brothers, and he asked who was the older brother, and he was serious. We share a lot of things in common, a lot of the same taste in TV and movies. In fact, so much so that we laugh about all the same jokes. And with all the movies and TV shows that we watch, we could probably get by with a black and white TV set. Also, I appreciate all the St. Louis tours you and Chris have done for us over the years, everywhere from where what? It's a short-term memory problem. Lewis and Clark Museum to the Somme Hotel. Also, I appreciate all the. I already said that. This is part 2 of my message. One funny story I want to tell about you, Tom, that you told when you were set up one night with your radar gun, and it was pitch dark, and all you could see was a light off in the distance, and your radar shot up, and you looked down, and it kept getting faster and faster, and the light kept getting closer and closer, and normally the vehicles slow down when they get close to you because they know they're going to be hit with radar. But as it got closer, all of a sudden you realized it was a train. So I thought that was pretty funny. Anyway, I'll say happy birthday again and look forward to many, many more. And love you. Take care.
The year 2000 and forever. And the shit don't stop until I say it's over with, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This is Ghetto Boys for life.
Oh, how you tried to cut me Hey, Uncle Tom, happy birthday. I wish we were there to celebrate with you. We hope you have a great day. Hopefully we get to see you soon. We love you.
Good sense, innocence, crippling mankind. Dead kings, many things I can't define. Occasions, buzz, wagons, flutter your mind. In the sense of compliments, the color of time. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, but nothing to lose. In the sense of compliments, meaningless nouns. Turn on, tune in, turn your eyes around. Look at your son, look at your son. Yeah, yeah. Look at your son, look at your son. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tutor by the cockeyed world in two. Throw your pride to one side is the least you can do. Beatniks and politics, nothing is new. A yardstick for lunatics, one point of view. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, but nothing to lose. Good sense, innocence, crippling mankind. Dead kings and many things I can define. Occasions, buzz, legends, clutter your mind. In the sense of governments, the color of time. Who cares what games we choose?
Happy birthday, Tom. It's come to my attention. It's kind of a grim thing, but we need to go over it for its special birthday. I've been asked to complete a scientific data compilation analysis, or known as an SDCA, of your 80 years. While this is no easy project, I have managed to narrow it down so the PDF can be sent to the appropriate higher-ups. These results are in no particular order. 1, 80 is only 13 in Scrabble. 2, today you're about 29,330 days old now, so 80 doesn't seem so bad, does it? 3, turning 80 is just like 27 in Celsius. And 4, you were just 40 twice. 5, turning 80 and thinking about what tattoo to get. Social media has selected the most popular one for you, your address. 6, there were 78 original episodes of Amos and Andy, and you have exceeded to your data limit. You watched 300 of these shows 300 times for a total of 23,400. This excess, and it's very severe, may result in a further disciplinary review. 7, Cool Hand Luke was made in 1967 and Deliverance was made in 1972. This is also under review for infringement of allotted viewing. And finally, the CEO of this data corp, that would be me, has deemed the following fabulous memories. 1, float trips and countless subs from Brianna's. 2, family outings to Wally World at Silver Dollar City. 3, too many Parado pizzas and yummy Ted Drew's concretes to count. And so many other memories. And 4, most of all, lots of laughter, fun with all the kids. And to Chris, you just can't have enough Gates humor. Anyway, lots of love on your most special day, and don't crowd the cloud. Remember, we love you. Take care. Bye.
If you knew Peggy Sue, then you know why I feel blue without Peggy. My Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, Gallix. I love you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue. Oh, how my heart yearns for you, oh, Peggy. My Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you,
gal, yes, I love you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue. Oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, and I need you, Peggy Sue. I love you, Peggy Sue, with a love so rare and true. Oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, gal. I want you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue. Oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, yes, I need you, Peggy Sue. I love you, Peggy Sue, with a love so rare and true. Oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, and I want you, Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, and I want you, Peggy Sue.
Para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba se necesita una poca de gracia para mi patilla, arriba y arriba, por mi cerebro, Yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán. Bamba, 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 bamba. Para bailar la bamba, se necesita una poca de gracia para mi patilla, arriba y arriba.
The wave pool. Woo! Chris, you're in the best one for this. I was just chilling. Oh my god! That's awesome.
I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burned, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire was wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Hi, Tom. Happy birthday. I'm sorry I can't be there to celebrate in person. You're no doubt going to have a great time with your family and celebrate your big 80, the 80th day of Tom Gates. In honor of being on the world stage, I made you a cup of hot tea in your honor. Happy birthday. Cheers to you. Gotcha.
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me, the only one my arms would ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Oh, blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
Remember when you ran away and I got on my knees and begged you not to leave because I'd go berserk? Well,
Hey, Tommy. Tommy Gates. You don't know me, but I think I'm your great-great-grandfather, Frederick William Bach, surely. I hear you're having a birthday. Well, congratulations. Hell, 80 ain't nothing compared to 185. I've been poking around these parts for a long time. They said I was kicked in the gut by a mule in 1901. And that hurt. I was, but I was drunk, so it didn't really matter. And then I got divorced, too. And I think that was because I was drinking a little too much. She was a wonderful woman. She was a worker. She was a hard worker, taskmistress. But I had to move on. But it didn't do me no good, because I just drifted from house to house, year after year, ended up in that stable. Oh well. I want you to tell that goofy cousin of yours to stay off my back. Quit
Googling me, whatever the hell that means. You remember that cousin of yours that used to pop with a wet towel when you were 3 times his size? I imagine that was pretty fearsome of him. But nevertheless, son, grandson, great-great-grandson, I wish you a happy birthday. And I hope you have many, many more, but not 185. That's just too damn many. Happy birthday, Tommy. Bye-bye.